so we finally made it. It's your girl JRTHESTYLIST, and I appreciate all of you guys for subscribing. Now watch this video. Okay, this is my first video, my Q&A video, and yeah, so we better get into this Q&A. But you know, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah. Okay, we're gonna get right into the video. But yeah, okay, so first question is my age, or how old am I? I'm 18. My birthday is July 16th, so that makes me a Cancer, which leads into the next question. My middle name is Raquel, hence the YouTube name JudaeAaraquel. Judah is my first name, and then Raquel is my middle name. Any siblings, and what is their name if so? I have one sibling. She's a younger sister. She's 17, I believe. Her name is Asa. Okay, favorite color and favorite number. Favorite color is purple, but y'all, I like low-key think that like now I'm starting to get into like more colors, so I don't really know if I really have a favorite color for real. But like I still love purple, but like I don't really own anything purple, so it's kind of like weird. But I don't know. The favorite number, I have like 3 favorite numbers. I know it's like not the question, but my favorite numbers are 3, 7, and 9. But my favorite angel number is 888. Okay. Nickname. Okay, so I didn't like it at first, but ooh, I just turned my iPad off. I didn't like it at first, but a lot of people call me Jew because of Judea, but it's not Jew, J-E-W, it's Jew, J-U. That's what a lot of people call me. I used to didn't like it, but I kind of like got used to it now. A lot of people used to call me Juju as well. I don't like that one at all. Please don't call me that. But I'll take Jew. Yeah. Okay, so we got through all the prereqs. Now we got into like more of like the boss questions. You're gonna see what I mean when I start answering these questions. Okay. What made you want to start your own business? Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I have 3 businesses. My first one I started was a jewelry business. It's called ICYALLURE. Second one I started was, I think I started my styling one. I think the second one I started was my styling one. I'm a fashion stylist. I style people for like events, you know, just going out regularly, just, you know, like fashion stylist, like, yeah, that's what I do. That's my second business. And then I have my graphic business as well that I have. So what made me want to start my businesses? So I'm gonna go down kind of the line of what made me want to start each one of them. But when I first started my jewelry business, I started it when I was a senior, but I started thinking about it 2 years prior to that. So I started thinking about it during COVID, during the pandemic. I was a sophomore at the time, and I was like, well, I couldn't go into work and stuff like that, because like we was doing online school. I was just bored, so I needed something to do. But I always knew that I wanted to work for myself. I always knew that I didn't want to work for the people for too long. So I wanted to start a business. I didn't think I would start it that soon, but like COVID kind of pushed me in a way. But I did start my jewelry business because I used to always wear, and I don't even have no jewelry. I have my necklace and my earrings on, but I made it put on my watch, but it's okay. I started off with a jewelry business because of the fact that I used to always wear jewelry in school. People always comment on my jewelry. It would be a major distraction for people when we were taking tests in class, because I used to wear like the bangles, where like, you know, like if you're writing or, you know, doing whatever, you hear them like bangling together. That's what I used to wear a lot, so it used to be a major distraction. Yeah, so that's why I started my jewelry business, because everybody used to comment on my jewelry, used to love my jewelry, used to be a distraction. So that kind of went into the name as well, ICYALLURE. yeah. And then why I started my styling business. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I am in school. I'm a freshman in college, and I am in school for fashion, to be a fashion designer, fashion stylist, you know, do a lot of things like the fashion industry. So I am in college to do that. So I'm in fashion school in a way. I'm in regular college, but my college has a fashion school, which y'all will see like throughout the vlog, stuff like that, as we get more into my channel. But yeah, that's why I started the fashion brand and like kind of a fashion stylist brand to kind of build my portfolio up. And for graphics, I originally never really wanted to do graphics really, but everybody always told me that because I do my own graphics for ICYALLURE and my styling brand. I do all my own graphics because I don't, it's pointless to pay people to do it if I know how to do it myself. So a lot of people told me to start that because they would love my graphics and stuff like that I would post on my pages to promote my brand. So they had said, what did they say? They had to tell me to start one. They just told me to do graphics or start a graphic brand, and ever since then I've been making websites, business cards, logos, you know, everything, all of that sort. So that's why I started my brands. Was it hard to start your own business? Okay, this was also how do I say this? This was also a mainly asked question. People asked me, was it hard to start my own business? Not really. I mean, kind of, I guess you could say. Like starting it, no, really, you could just like start. But I guess like you said, that the process, I guess you could say it was hard because like I had to find vendors. Well, not the styling. The styling and the graphics brand weren't hard to start at all because I've been doing that, so it wasn't really hard to start. I start posting my but for the jewelry brand, I guess you could say it was kind of hard to start because I had to find vendors. I had to find out a name, find out my theme, find out my colors. You know, it was kind of, I didn't want to just throw anything out there like a lot of people do. No offense to anybody, but I didn't want to throw anything together because I can't do that. As y'all can see, like, well, I can. Well, okay, so I want to start a YouTube like since I was a freshman in high school, and I just never started one because I always wanted stuff to be perfect, but I have to realize that nothing's going to be perfect, and you just gotta start. You know, you have to start somewhere, and I don't be thinking that sometimes, so I don't know. But yeah, yeah, you gotta start somewhere. But what was I talking about? It wasn't hard to start your own business. I guess you could say, yeah, it was hard to start it. Why do you decide to do YouTube? Okay, so like I just previously stated, that I've been thinking about being a YouTuber since I was a freshman in high school. Used to vlog a lot on my close friends, spam. If you in those, you know. But yeah, that's kind of what made me want to get into YouTube, because I like the idea of it, like making content. And like I said, I do graphics, so that like editing and content creating, making things aesthetically pleasing, that's kind of like very enjoyable for me. It's kind of like my piece. But yeah, that's what made me want to start doing YouTube. What is my dream job? Okay, so I don't ever want to have a job. I want to have a career. Let's get into that first. But like I told y'all, I'm in college for fashion, and I'm not gonna say that yet because that was a question. But I'm in college for fashion, so I want to be like well-rounded in the fashion industry. So I want to be in a magazine, like not be in a magazine, but be able to how do I say this, work within the magazine. I also want to be able to what I say, I want to be able to work within the magazine, and I also want to be able to be a fashion stylist. I want to be a fashion designer. I want to like do a lot of things without the fashion industry. So that's my dream job. Okay, why do you want to double major? Okay, so I'm double major in fashion design, fashion merchandising. They're both fashion. Fashion merchandising is more so the side of the business side of fashion, while design is like the design, obviously, like, you know, making stuff, designs, like, so I want to know both. So that way I'm not just going in there knowing how to make stuff, but I also know how, like, the business side of where my clothing and stuff like that is gonna go, and you know, everything like that. So what is a goal that I have for 2023? Okay, a goal that I have for the new year is, what is one of my goals? I have a lot of goals. One of my goals is to be consistent. I want to be consistent throughout all of my brands. I want to be consistent on YouTube. I want to be consistent on content creation in general, reels, TikToks. Go follow my TikTok, JRTHESTYLIST. That's where a lot of y'all came from. But yeah, I want to be consistent. That's one of my main goals for the new year, is to be consistent and to grow throughout my brands, myself as a person in general, and you know, yeah. I'm sorry, I keep touching my hair because, like, look at it. Oh my gosh. How's college life? I'm so glad to have this break right now, but I know when we go back, I'm going to be going through hell. Because, y'all, okay, so this semester I had 6 classes, but now I got 8 classes. 2 of them is online. It's my science class. If you know, you know. I'm not good at math at all. Science, none of that, no. I'm not good at it. So, y'all, I think that's gonna be my downfall. I know. But how's college life? It's really good, actually. Besides all the work, but with me being a fashion major, it's not that hard because it's interesting work. But you know, like the prereqs, like math, science, you know, stuff like that, that's what gets on my nerves. That's what motivates me the most. But yeah, college life is swell. Y'all, please don't mind me. This is just how I act. One thing that being in college has taught you this far. What is college? One thing that being in college has taught you this far? College has taught me a lot, y'all. Like, the main thing it's taught me is to be independent. I can't call my mom, my dad, my sister, my boyfriend for everything. So it's been teaching me a lot of, like, independence, y'all. It's been teaching me a lot of that. But it's okay. I like being independent. I mean, I've been independent, y'all. It's teaching me more. Like, I can't really, like, call them for every little issue. Like, if it's a bug in the room, something like that. Like, stuff like that. That's what I mean. How long have you and your boyfriend been together? So, okay. For you guys that don't know, I am in a relationship and we have been together for 4 years. 5 upcoming in May. 5 years upcoming in May. Yeah. Period. How many piercings and tattoos do you have? Okay, so y'all, I'm getting more piercings and tattoos, but for right now, I have 2 tattoos, and then I don't know how many piercings I have. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 piercings. I used to have 10, but I had that surface tragus seal right here. It rejected. I was so sad, but it's okay. Favorite influencer or sirs? Okay, favorite influencers. JRTHESTYLIST, hence the hairstyle. Okay, no, but y'all. Okay, I love JRTHESTYLIST. I love JRTHESTYLIST. Okay, so JRTHESTYLIST is some other ones, like influencers. I think I don't really have a lot of. I like Jada Waiter. Like, I like her outfits and stuff like that. I like this Dior. and I like Ari too. That's kind of like the typical people, but like I also like Neek. She's not from Neek and King no more, but you know, Neek, her, I like her. Favorite YouTuber, I don't really have a favorite YouTuber. I have favorite YouTubers that I watch, that I can watch a whole video with no distraction. I have to have no distraction while watching their videos. Could watch it straight out, you know. Pretty Iceland, if you don't know, go subscribe to her because I love her content. Jaji Dior, I love her too. It's two other people, but I just can't figure it out. Mariah Kaylin, I love her content as well. And my Karia Janae, I love her content. And she's younger than me, but y'all, I love her content. Like, it's so nice. And then her fits, yes. Or do you want to get married and have kids? And if so, what age? Yes, I want to get married and have kids. And this is kind of like a typical answer that a lot of people say. I want to get married at 25 and have kids after. I'm not having no kids until after I get married. But I can see myself being married at 25 and then having kids either right after or like a year or two after. I want to have my kids by the age of 30, 32 at the latest. But yeah, and I want 4 of them. 2 girls, 2 boys. But we gonna see what happens. We gonna see where life takes me, you know? Yeah. I don't know why. And I know who asked me these questions too. She's so stupid. It's my friend, y'all. She asked me, do I believe in aliens? I don't really believe in aliens, but I believe that humans, animals, and insects aren't the only things on this earth. I feel like it's more to the earth. I don't know though. I'm not into the sciencey stuff like that, but I don't believe in aliens, but I do believe that it's more stuff to the earth. Like, we're not the only thing here. Like, this is not our place. How tall are you? Okay, so y'all, that's when I went to the doctor. They told me I was 5 feet. They told me I was 5 feet. But everybody keep on telling me that I'm still 4'11", and it took me a while to get to 5 feet. So one of them, 4'11", 5 feet. One of them, I don't know. Who would I swap lives with out of anyone in the world? Rihanna. Period. Rihanna. Like, I would swap lives for her because who wouldn't want to swap lives with Rihanna? Like, you're joking. You're a joke if you wouldn't want to swap lives with her. Do I play any sports? I don't play any sports anymore. In high school, I cheered. I've been cheering since I was in 7th grade, middle school, 7th grade. And I cheered all the way until I was a senior in high school. So yeah. 3 things that you hate, like pet peeves. 3 pet peeves that I have is I don't like people that always have like a smart remark, like people that always have something to say after somebody says something, like somebody that's annoying. When you walk slow, that's annoying. I used to hate that in high school, and I hate it in college still to this day. I hate when people walk slow. It's so annoying. I don't know a third one. 3 good habits that I have. 3 good habits that I have. I could say how productive I am. When I get into it, I'm very productive. I love when I be productive. I love my hustling mentality, mindset. I love that. Y'all, this is not habits. I can't really think of habits. So I'm thinking of 3 good traits. So my productiveness, my hustling mentality, and then also how much I love really hard, y'all. So productiveness, hustling mentality, and how much I love. I think those are really good traits, because like Those are really good traits. Okay, but y'all, those were all the questions. And I don't think it took me like a long time to answer. This was like kind of a long video. It wasn't meant to be this long, but you know, I like to talk, hence why I like to talk, hence why I'm doing YouTube. So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and then comment down below like more content you guys want to see from me. I have like some stuff in mind. Of course, like I'm gonna be doing vlogs. I'm in college, so I'm gonna be doing day in the life of a fashion student. Then like a college student, they like Sunday resets, you know, stuff like that. I'm gonna be doing a lot of vlog-ish type things because like I can talk. So but yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and then tune into my next video. And then make sure you guys also go follow all of my social medias: Instagram, TikTok, follow me on Pinterest too. Very excited things in on there. Twitter, everything, all things is judaearaquel on all platforms. And then I will put all my business Instagrams and social medias right here as well. So make sure y'all go follow me, and so y'all can stay up to date with everything or whatever. But yeah, we're out, guys. Thank you for watching my next video. Many more coming soon. Bye, guys. The one I was missing, the opposite of fiction, that's fact.